I have to hand it to you guys. You're great at shrinking things down to your level. Space, science, me. Often you want to understand me, to put me in explainable terms, to enclose my presence in human words, but for me to be understandable, I'd have to be smaller than you. As you live your life through your own eyes, you see yourself as the biggest importance. In your mind, you understand it all. But really, who are you to believe that your brain would be able to wrap around my reasons? Who are you to ask me foolish questions, questions that label me as an impossibility because humans don't possess the ability? Like, could I make a rock so heavy that even I can't lift it? Of course I can. I can make the rock and lift it because I'm not human. Therefore, I'm not restricted to your logic. I created this entire earth and never once was obligated to show you its mysteries. But I know you, and I care about your questions. Isn't that why I left pieces of science throughout creation? Sometimes they're covered in lies, but once you look, the truth is overwhelming. Just look at the science and the facts. I require less faith than if these were coincidences. I coordinated over 40 people over thousands of years to create one book, all in alliance. I preserved over 5,000 copies of the New Testament for reference that I lived so you would believe. If you take a step back and look at my painting, you can understand a piece of my logic. But don't try and make sense of who I am when humans can barely make sense of themselves. I'm the ultimate paradox. I'm the shepherd who became the sheep. I'm the greatest who became the least. I'm the life who became deceased. Who are you to reduce me as nothing because of things that humans can't do? Who are you to peg me as unworthy, unjust, and evil because how can a loving God stand all the suffering and not do anything about it? Would you like an answer? I couldn't. I was never once, since the beginning of time, able to see my creation suffer. So if you'd like to look me in the eye and demand an answer to how can a loving God let people burn in hell, be prepared for the earth to shake because I let my own son drown in his own blood, nails ripping his bones apart because I couldn't bear my children being separate from me. How can a loving God stand all the suffering in the world? Because I did. I saw my friends die. I lived in poverty. I was homeless, I'm a minority, illegitimate. I was hungry and naked. I died. So when you decide not to believe anymore because I seem implausible and invisible, please know I'm also unchangeable. So I'll be waiting for you. And as my tears fill the expanse of space, as I watch my children slide away from me, a knife is stabbed in my heart. And I know it doesn't make sense right now. I've seen it from your eyes, and I know it looks tragic. But trust it's all planned out, though sometimes hidden in my logic.